My name's Eddie Dalton and I'm a Melbourne poet and I'll do poetry anywhere. Someone asked me, how did you become a poet? And I said, well, with the pain of my hips, I had 2 bad hips, and I used to rest. I would never sleep. And I was resting one night, and while I was resting, my brain or my mind went off on the astral plane, and a stronger spirit took it over, and when I woke up in the morning I was a poet. This is an Alan Woodbury Gregory poem, Rolls Royce Arms. I'm not good looking, don't have many charms, but tell what folks, I got Rolls Royce arms. I make my money by wheeling and dealing, and I don't make that way, I make by stealing. So look up your video, yeah, good and tight, I might be in your area tonight. I'm not good looking, don't have many charms, but tell what folks, I got Rolls Royce arms. I buy it pure and I jump on it just right. I'm going to make myself some money tonight. I'm not good looking, don't have many charms, but tell what folks, I got Rolls Royce arms. The first reading I went to, when the bloke said, oh, you should go out to a reading, I went to the RJ Hawk and the police had shut it down. And so someone came along and said they're at the Provincial. And so I went around the Provincial and seen them and did a couple of poems I'd written, but and it just went from there, and now I go 3 or 4 times a week to poetry. You know, I attend, everyone around the scene would tell you I attend more than anyone else. But I go out and find groups in community centres and all sorts of places. So, you know, even places, private houses, I hear about them when I go. You know. But you know, I turned up at one at Werribee and they, oh, how are you? Oh, you know, I'm a poet and I heard you were having this, and so I come down. And I was out a squat one night in Port Melbourne. They'd come and did ask us to come over and do some poetry because they'd no power, no entertainment. And so I went over and a girl came in, sat down in an old armchair that's one of them leans back a little bit, but they become fairly fragile in all the joints over a period. The next thing she was sitting on the floor. Well, I heard the crash and I flipped the page over. I looked, flipped the page over, and I said, "Wait, I think it needs a bit of glue, that chair that broke under you." And it wasn't purely because of your weight, it was a matter of fate. It was the period of time that did elapse that had weakened it enough to let it collapse. And they couldn't believe that I'd written it, you know, it was so quick. But that's where I get most of my stuff, it just comes to me. This is a picture of Alan Woodbury Gregory. He's the author of Rolls Royce Arms. I'm Eddie Dalton. I'm a poet and I live in Melbourne. A woman walked up to a bloke one night and said, "Oh, you look very much like my 3rd husband." And he said, "Oh," he said, "how many times you been married?" She said, "Twice."
Go out singing in the rain, to be free to believe completely in somebody, to be free to let love win